Hi my lovelies, today I'm gonna make this snowman hat, and if you want to learn how to do this, then just keep on watching.
Today we are going to do a snowman hat, and I'm going to go over the materials that we're going to use. So here I have a can that I used already of hominy. It's a pretty decent size one. It is a 12-ounce can. We're going to be taking off the paper. We're going to use some spray paint. We're going to use black spray paint. And then I have a charger, plate charger here. It's already in the color black, so I don't have to do anything to it. You're going to need a glue gun. And now this is where you're going to have to get creative. You don't have to have these materials to do your snowman hat. This is what I'm going to put on mine. So I have some leftover greenery here that is from other projects. And I have some leftover ribbon. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I also have some of this like glittered or iridescent snow. I bought this little snowman head at Michael's. So I got these two picks at Michael's as well. I also got some more greenery at Michael's. And some of this one here as well. This one just fell off, but I'll show you. And it's really glittery. So pretty much this is what we're gonna use for our snowman hat. And again, like I said, some of your items will probably change or they'll vary because it depends on how you want to pretty much decorate your snowman hat. But I will show you how to do the snowman hat, the base for it. So let's get started with this tutorial. So first thing you're gonna do is you wash the inside, which I already did. Then we're just gonna take off the paper. We're just gonna tear it off because we're not gonna use it. Okay, so that's off. I gotta figure out how to take off this stuff here. Actually, it might come right off. Let's see. Yep, it's coming right off. It's flaking right off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean this off since this is flaking off. And if yours doesn't come off, then maybe some Goo Gone might work on it. Or if you don't even want to worry about that, just paint it right over it, and then you can use this to put your decorations on when you kind of embellish it. So it depends on how you want to go around this. But I'm going to go ahead and try to take off as much as I can off here because it looks like it's flaking right off. Yep, it's flaking right off. And then we'll go outside and paint it. Okay, so now we're outside. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. And we're going to go ahead and spray paint our can in small strokes. So now it's completely painted, and now I'm going to set it out here so it can dry. And I used the glossy black just to give it that same gloss that it has on the plate charger. So now it's just going to dry. Okay guys, so now our can is dry. As you can see, nice and glossy, just like this charger. And anyways, now you're going to have to decide on how you're going to want your hat. The plate charger is a little big for a hat, as you can see right there by place in the center, but that's okay because I want to add stuff around here anyways. So if you want it to be the lip or the hat part of it, the bottom part of the hat, if you want it to be smaller, then get a smaller plate, but I like it just like this. So now you have to decide, do you want to glue it with the opening down like this and then use this for maybe a candle, or just as just as a decoration? Or do you want to glue it this way and then you can use it as an arrangement, put an arrangement in here? But I'm gonna go with it like this. Okay, so for this part, the gluing of my hat, I'm gonna end up using E6000. It's already all used up and beat up, but this is what it looks like. Let me show you guys. I'm wearing this here. It's E6000, and because the hot glue, it just dries up so quickly. So with this, we at least have some time to go ahead and play with it and see if it's actually in the center. Unlike hot glue, once you stick it on, you don't have time to be moving it around to make sure that it's centered right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my E6000 around the lip of the tin. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn it around and place it in the center. That looks right. You can move it around if you need to. So now we're going to go ahead and let that set, and then we're going to come back and work on this hat. Alright guys, so now is our next step. It's up to you if you want to put ribbon around his hat or not. I was thinking about this one, which is really pretty, but it doesn't really go with the pink and the blue and all those colors that I have, so I'm thinking maybe I'll use this one. And I didn't have enough of it, so I just glued the two pieces together and then hopes that it looks all right. So that would be cute. I just don't like the way this looks right here. I really like the way this ribbon looks, but it's just not convincing me because I have that little part right here where you can see. So I'm not going to use that. However, I did find this ribbon here that I had in my stash, and I'm wondering if this will look good. It's not as thick, but I think it's going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and use this ribbon. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on with the glue gun. You know what, I forgot my scissors. Let me go grab my scissors and my wire cutter. So I'm just going to put my ribbon around it, measure it, and see where I need to cut. Right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut my ribbon. So now I'm just going to go ahead and glue my ribbon on. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue right here. I'm going to glue it down here like this. And I'm going to glue here and then glue it like this. Okay, so I'm sorry that you can't see. I can't zoom in with this because I'm using my phone. And when I have it facing me, the zoom doesn't work. So I do apologize for that. Okay guys, so now I glued it. You can see right there. It's glued. So now where I have that, where I glued it, where you can see that where they connect the ribbon, I'm going to use that part to glue all my stuff, like this stuff here. So let me try to face it towards you and see if I can work it this way. So now I'm just going to try to figure out how I'm going to add this stuff. Maybe right there, kind of add it there, and then I would glue that and get the other one. And these are just little picks that they're green with glitter, really pretty with little, like you can see, looks like snow, little like balls of snow. And I'm thinking maybe something like that. Of course, I still have to cut all that off and then try to figure out how I'm going to do it. So I might put something there, like greenery. Or maybe I'll add the greenery here like this. Okay guys, so I think I've decided that I'm going to cut some of these guys down here. Let me use my wire cutters. The key is not being afraid to do these things. I mean, if you don't like it, well, I mean, don't glue anything until you know that that's how you like it. So I might just put this guy here like this, and I'll probably just glue it coming up. Which I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that. So I'm gonna I cut some of that, this branch here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put some glue on here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and center it right where I have that opening, or I mean that opening where I have that, where those two ribbons meet. So I'm just gluing it down here. Again, like I said, this is going to be optional. This is this part here that I'm doing is gonna be different for everybody because you're gonna be pretty much adding what you want to your snowman hat. So I'm just gluing that down, holding it for a minute, and then I'm gonna glue it up here because I want this to come up to the top here. That looks really nice. I'll show you in a minute. Just gotta hold that down. You see that? How it's coming around that way. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on that side. So I have another one here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and snip that off as well. So I'll do it this way now. Sorry guys, I have to turn it my way. Just keep, you know, messing with it until you get it to how you like it. Yep, I'm gonna do it the exact same way on this side that I did on this side. All right guys, can you see that right there? I had them meet right there together. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start adding stuff. Just keep playing with it until you see how you like it. Definitely cut off some of the ends here. Alright. So I'm thinking maybe just fluffing things out. What do you guys think? Right there? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that one down now. That one, and then I'm going to do the same on that side. Alright guys, so there it is, it's glued there. So now I'm thinking I'm going to add some of these little to this, I'm going to add some of this greenery right here to the sides, maybe right there, maybe right there somewhere, and then right here, because I'm going to go ahead and put my snowman head right smack in the middle. So then I have to figure out where I put my picks at, and then I might add some more of this. I'm gonna keep playing with it, and then I'll be right back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so are you ready to see what I came up with? All right, let me turn it around. Can you guys see that? So what I did was I kept playing with it until I got it to the way I wanted it, and then I took the stick off of the snowman and I just glued him onto the plate itself. And then these little berries, I just cut him off. I didn't use the whole sprig itself, and I just kind of inserted them throughout. Now I also added little ornaments like these right here. I had these that I have purchased, God, years ago at Walmart, and I got them when they were 90% off or 80% off, something like that. So I had them here, and then I have these, so I used those, and so that's what I came up with. Now I decided that I was gonna add this glue. I was gonna add this iridescent snow. I was trying to think, how am I gonna get it to stick? So I'm gonna use regular white glue, and then also glitter. Even though I don't think I need it, but just in case I need it, I brought my glitter. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna go ahead and back here, because I didn't do nothing back here, I'm just gonna add my glue all right here, and I'm just gonna use my fingers because all I want is for this glue to, or I mean I want the snow to adhere to something, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of little spots here and there, my fingers here and there, so that way you'll see the glue, you will, I'm just putting little spots here and there. Maybe add some more. Just enough so that way it can stick to it. Let's see. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some of this. Yeah, I don't think I need the glitter. I think this is plenty here. Then I might even sprinkle some on here as well. Let me add a little bit here because I want it to stick and stay on here. So I'm just going to do this. Ah, oh my goodness, did I just make a mess or what? Holy cow. All right, well, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna actually add up here some glue as well. And then kind of bring it down. Because I want a section of glue, I want a section of, this coming down this way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add in certain spots. So I just added some on certain spots there, here and there. Okay, let me get some of this glue off my hands. All right, so this one that I kind of went overboard, I'm gonna go ahead and just scoop that out of there. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some here. Making a mess. I should have had something, a mat down. Okay, and then this one that's on the side here, I'm just gonna go ahead and press it in. Definitely don't need glitter, that's for sure. It already looks nice and glittery. There you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a close-up of this so you can see, okay? Okay guys, so here is a close-up of my snowman hat. So let me show you. So as you can see the top, I just put a little bit of that iridescent snow, and you don't have to do that. Again, like I said, you can customize it however you want. I just showed you how to do the base of the hat, and then I just went ahead and, as you can see, I took the snowman off the stick and I just put his head right onto the plate. I just glued it there. And then just started placing my greenery all around. And then, like I said, the berries, I just cut them. And then I added these ornaments. And then if I turn it around, the back side, there's more snow there. Maybe I should have put more here. I might just add some more snow to it. But yep, there it is. So there is my snowman hat. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you go ahead and get inspired and create one yourself. So thank you for watching.